What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to TVandMe. I am Kevin and it is time for Season 2, Episode 7 of The Walking Dead. So, you may be wondering why this episode has come out so early after the previous one. Well, it's because I was so excited about this episode that I just had to record this next one. The reason I'm so excited is the comments you left in the previous video, which told me that this one was actually the mid-season finale. Not the one I just watched, which I thought was, but it's this one. And I just have to get this reaction out. I just need to watch this episode myself because I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens now Rick has found out about Shane. In the episode, like I said in my review, Rick's reaction to the news was very subdued. It was very understated. He seemed to just accept it and he almost made out as if he knew. Now, I'm wondering if he did know or whether he's just holding that rage inside and he's going to explode on Shane. I don't know. Also, last episode, the news went around that the zombies had been found in the barn, or the walkers, sorry. And Dale told Herschel after Glenn told him. And again, Herschel's reaction was very understated. He seemed to just take it on board and explain the reasons why he's doing it. And they didn't seem extreme reasons. They seemed more rational in a sense. I know it's a bit weird keeping your dead relatives in a barn. But maybe he's holding out for some sort of cure. But like I said in the previous reaction, I don't think there was anything menacing behind it. Even though the woman who broke the chicken's legs and threw him in was a bit of a evil, sadistic mother chuffer, but there we go. Also, Sophia is still missing. Maggie also showed a bit of love towards Glenn and showed that she cared for his well-being. Even though she was a bit bitchy to Laurie about the morning after pills, she showed to Glenn that she really likes him now, that she has feeling towards him, and she's got his well-being as her number one priority. She doesn't want to see him anymore being used as the runner for the group, the person who goes out and does these pretty dangerous things. Finally, Laurie not only confessed to her and Shane's relationship, she also told him about the baby, or rather he found out about the baby because he found the empty cases for the pills, which she threw up, so I'm guessing she wants to keep the baby. So there's a bit of tension there. At least it's out in the open though, there's no more secrets. He knows. And he knows everything, so I guess this episode we're going to find out his reaction, so hopefully it's not a crazy reaction, but we shall find out. I nearly forgot it again. Shane threatened Dale. I don't know why I keep forgetting. I even had to add on a bit extra to my review at the end, just to mention it, but I'm not happy with that. I don't like the way Shane is becoming more and more cold and more closed off. He seems to be getting more and more extreme in the way he's dealing with stuff, so hopefully he's not going to do something stupid either. There we have it. Really quick review. I just want to get straight into this episode. So here it is, Season 2, Episode 7. Well, Shane and Rick are in the same camp. Bodes well so far.
The barn's full of walkers.
Oh, snap. Now I get a feeling of what's going to happen. They're going to go in there and kill the walkers. And Herschel is going to lose his shit because they're his family. Well, they were his family.
Now, we have been talking about Fort Benning for a long time now. Why, Rick? Why?
Because my daughter's still out there.
Okay.
Close to finding this girl. I just found a damn doll a few days ago.
You found her doll, Daryl. That's what you did. You found a doll. If she was alive out there, saw you coming, all methed out with your buck knife, your geek ears around your neck, she would run in the other direction. All right, wait.
Fuck him up, Dale. Fuck him up.
If we're gonna stay, if we're gonna clear this barn, I have to talk him into it. This is his land.
Hey, Maggie, just talk to me.
Give me your hat. You said talk to you. I'm talking to you. Give me your hat.
I'm not leaving until we find Sophia. And I don't want to go even after that.
Oh, we're not leaving, Carl. We'll finish those problems.
I think she's making a promise she can't keep.
Rick's going out later to follow the trail. We don't know if we're going to find her, Daryl. We don't.
Jeez, I never thought I'd hear that come out of her mouth. I don't think he did either.
I don't. Can't lose you too. You all right.
So let me be. Stupid bitch.
I think he genuinely cared, didn't he?
Andrew's looking for you.
And her giving up on Sophia
Thank
is
you,
sort
bud.
of like a stab in the back to him,
Any
because he's
chance you got an
actually
extra hat?
cared for once.
We found the barn.
Leave it be. I need you and your group gone by the end of the week. I've given you safe harbor. My conscience is clear.
Please do not send us out there again. My wife's pregnant. That's either a gift here or a death sentence out there.
I'm telling you, we can't.
Think about this. You think about what you're doing.
I thought about it. I thought about it.
Think about it again. We can't go out there.
Something's got to give, because it don't look like he's changing his mind, and it doesn't look as though Rick is going to change his either.
Why do you want to stay here when it's not safe, Rick? I can't.
We can make it safe.
We can make. How are we gonna do that?
We will, okay?
How are we gonna make
will,
it safe,
okay?
Rick? No, man, it's not okay, Rick.
Lori's pregnant. We need to stay.
We need our guns.
So you know what?
Yes,
I can work this out.
Shit, I don't think Shane knows.
You
Rick
good?
knows
Yeah.
that they had the relationship. Fuck. I knew he wouldn't take it well. This is going to be the igniting point, isn't it?
Carl doesn't need any more of my help.
So that's it.
Oh, she does want them to stay.
Is this about you and the Asian boy? Do you want
No, what? His name is Glenn. You saved my life yesterday when one of the people you think's sick tried to kill me. How's that for dramatic? Don't do this. Okay, it's not about me and Glenn. It's not about me and you. It's about you. It's about who you are, who you're gonna be.
See, Rick, you ain't built for this world. Not for what it is now.
You're wrong.
It's not for him to judge.
And I know the reason why you didn't. It's because you know it's mine.
It's Rick.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Shane, I'm sorry. But even if it's yours, it's not gonna be yours. It's never gonna be yours. And there's nothing you can do to change that.
What a shitty ass situation.
I know you think Sophia's dead, and that we should stop looking for her. But that's bullshit.
Hey man, watch your mouth.
We're gonna stay here until we find her.
You think that's what we should
That's
do?
what I know we should do.
You tell him, lad.
Sweet corn mostly.
Oh,
Work
no.
at Hatton's bar on weekends.
This is such a
Man.
silly idea.
I don't know him, but the coveralls.
I know you have feelings for the
I've been
people they
to
were
where he
before, but this is just asking
I may
for
even
trouble.
killed. It doesn't matter if you see them as human beings anymore. But if you and your people are going to stay here, that's how you're going to have to treat them. My farm, my barn, my say.
Sorry about what happened this morning.
You wanted to look for her. Why? This whole time I wanted to ask you.
Because I think she's still out there.
We'll find her. We will. I see it.
But he told us to get him into the barn. Now we have to.
What happens when the barn gets full? Jimmy!
This is such a stupid idea.
Easy, Rick. Lead it. Give me a spot for us.
Oh my
Lead
goodness.
him, Rick.
Maggie, just stop for a second.
Talked about it. You told Dale, fine.
I forgot that they're dangerous. I don't care if they're sick people or dead people, they're dangerous. And then I realized something else. That I don't want you in danger, ever. So I hate to blow your dad's big secret, but I'm sick of secrets. Secrets get you killed. And I'd rather have you pissed off at me and alive than liking me and dead. So that's why I told him.
Boom!
Hey,
Glenn
Walker
with a
Bite.
knowledge bomb.
Don't call me that.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
Just give me the guns. Do it now.
Fuck off, Shane.
You think this is gonna keep us safe?
I know it is.
Rick is trying to get Herschel to let...
Dale, shut up. Just shut up and give me the guns.
Shoot him in the leg. Do it, Dale. Shoot him in the leg. Fuck. He's not gonna do it, is he?
That's what's gonna take.
This is where you belong, Shane.
How's that, Dale?
This world, what it is now. This is where you belong.
Fair enough.
I hate that fucking smug look on Shane's face as well.
Time to grow up.
No, don't kill. No.
Where's Dale?
Herschel was just coming round.
Yeah, well, we can and we have to. And look,
No,
there was one thing standing around here
fuck's
picking
sake.
daisies when we thought this place was supposed to be safe, but now we know it ain't.
Just let us do this, then we can talk.
What you want to talk about, Rick? These things ain't sick. They're not people. They're dead. For the living, breathing person, if they walk away from this, that is enough.
Fuck. Shane, what have you fucking done? No, they're gonna have to leave. He's completely fucked it. He's already fucked it. Oh fuck, this is gonna be his wife, is it? Oh fuck! That was Sophia! Fuck! This is the first time in this show I've had to leave the review till after I've finished the editing part of the actual show, because I'm not going to lie, I was a bit of a wreck. The death of that little girl affected me quite a lot because it was so shocking. When I first saw her come out of the barn, at first I thought it was the wife of Herschel, when we just saw the legs. Then I thought, oh, they're too skinny. But then I saw a girl. But the thing is, I didn't see Sophia at first. I saw... because I remember that Herschel mentioning some stepdaughter of his. I think he said a stepdaughter, and I thought it was the stepdaughter. And then Carol came running forward shouting Sophia, and then it clicked in my brain, and wow, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, this whole time they've been searching, and Herschel and them knew that they had this little girl in the barn, and they know how devastated they've been. They should have at least told them to get some closure, and instead they found out like this, and it left them in this horrible situation where Carol was there, Daryl was there, you know, the two people that care about Sophia most, and they were there staring there. Everyone was there because of this whole thing that went down, and she just got put down like a dog. A bullet. I know she had to. I know that was the correct thing to do, but just in front of everyone in that moment, and it was so sad, and it was so powerful, and God, I feel for Daryl and Carol now. It's all started because of Shane, of course, and Shane is just on the warpath, and it seems he's not going to stop, because since he's found out about Laurie now, he pretty much said that he's not going to accept that Rick is the dad. he in himself knows he's the dad, which is understandable to a degree. And I've got to say something here which I don't think is going to be a popular opinion. I don't think it was right what Laurie said to Shane, saying that even if he was the father, it'd be Rick's kid and he would have nothing to do with it. I think that is a bit harsh. As much as I'm beginning to dislike Shane, I understand him in some respects. Like, I understand him in the respect that they had to do something about the walkers because it was a danger. But the problem is, Shane is like a ball in a china shop. He doesn't have a rational thought. If he'd have thought about it and waited, when Rick got back, they could have had a discussion with Herschel. They could have discussed options. Maybe, because Herschel didn't want them dead, maybe build a perimeter around the barn. Maybe that will make everybody safer, you know, with scrap metal and stuff. Build a fence, just make it safer. Just have compromise. Don't do one thing or the other. Compromise and try and make things work. But nope, Shane had to do it his way, and because of that, I'm not saying he's to blame for Sophia being in the barn, but he's to blame for the way things went down. And now, no doubt, they're going to be kicked away from the farm because Herschel's not going to take it. He's just murdered his entire family, or what he sees as his entire family still. Not only that, he disrespected the rules, he didn't listen, he's a bit of a loose cannon, and everyone knows he's a loose cannon now, and he's cold with it as well. He's getting colder and colder each episode. I'm sad to say, I like Andrea, but I feel like she's going on the same path as him. I feel like she's getting colder, which might make you survive longer, like Dale said, but at least if you're not like that, you don't lose that piece of humanity inside you, which is what you need to hold on to, in my opinion. The sad thing about all this, of course, is the fact that Herschel was actually coming round to the idea of keeping them on the farm. Rick did the thing he didn't want to do, and he helped capture some of these zombies, and he was going to take them back to the barn, and it seemed as though Herschel was saying to him at the marsh that if he helped him do this, then they could all stay. And like I say, they could have made the place more safe. They could have helped to make the walkers in a safe place so they can't get out and attack them. But Shane, he just fucked it. I said it in the episode, he fucked it. And he's fucked it for, not just for himself, but he's fucked it for everyone, because now Herschel, he's not going to accept him onto the farm. Why would he? If I was in his position and I felt the way he did, and then these strangers come along, even though some of them are nice, but one of them is just this absolute wrecking ball. He just goes through everything like crazy. He just doesn't listen. He does things how he wants to do it. You know, he's a danger to you and your family at that farm. So why would you want to keep him there? The only thing I can suggest, or what the group could do, is kick Shane out, because at this point, I just thought actually the rest of the group joined in shooting the family. Maybe kicking Shane out won't be enough. It won't be now, because I think Andrea's shot, T-Dog's shot, I think Glenn's shot, even though Maggie did tell him to shoot. Glenn shot, and then Rick shot Sophia at the end there, which was, I tell you what got me more, I didn't know the Sophia character that well. You know, it was hard seeing a kid shot, but it was knowing that Daryl and Carol were there, and hearing Carol's cries and moans in the background, just, that hit me hard. Even now talking about it, I feel myself welling up a bit. But, you know, it's just the way it is with these TV shows. That's the thing with me in TV shows. When I'm studying characters like this, week in, week out, because I do it a lot with Game of Thrones as well, I sort of study the characters, the people they are, and when something happens to them, you feel like it's your family it's happening to, and it's really, really hard. But I give myself time, I think about it, I know it's only a TV show, but, you know, the emotions are real, the story it's trying to tell, and, you know, at the end of the day, you're a better person for feeling these emotions with these TV shows, so, yeah, I enjoy it. I guess now we've just got to wait and see the repercussions of all this. Herschel's going to kick him out, in my guesstimation, even though Maggie seems to be on board with the group. Maybe she'll leave with the group, but I think they're going to be on their way. Unless Shane does something else stupid and he decides to shoot Herschel or something, or take out his family just to take over the farm, which I wouldn't put it past him at this point. But that's it, guys. I'm sure I've forgotten a few things, but if I have, what I'll do is I'll talk about them in the recap next episode that I do. I just need more time to think about it and process it. I mean, it is about an hour after I finish watching the episode, but still, I'm still processing, I'm still thinking, and yeah, I'm sure you understand. I'm sure you went through the same thing watching the show. seeing such devastation amongst all the characters you've grown to love. Until next time, guys, thank you for the support, thank you for the comments, thank you for the likes. I appreciate all that. It makes it all worth it, and it's just fantastic sharing this experience with you guys, in all honesty. It's something I've never done before with a TV show, apart from Westworld, which I did last time, but I feel this one, even though Westworld was a show where it's more about mystery and intrigue, the emotional connections weren't as strong for me in that one season as they have been in these 2 seasons of Walking Dead, and I'm starting to relate to the characters a lot more in this, so it's going to be more of an emotional journey for me. But that's it, like I say, thank you for watching, guys, and until next time, bye bye.